Hi, I'm Jonathan, Service Manager at PC167. Today we're going to show you the proper use and safety of a shock welder. Firstly, you want to check all your cables, make sure they ain't got no frays, no cuts, anything like that along the line. Especially your welding cable here. Make sure that they ain't bundled up, kinked or anything, or else the wire won't feed through. You also want to make sure your gauge is good. In order to hook that up, you take your cap off right here. And a good way to tell if this is a reverse thread or not is to look for the notches. This one don't have any notches, so therefore it would be regular thread. You just screw that on in there. You're gonna take a wrench that comes with most torches and some welding accessories. And take this and just snug it up there. You don't have to go real tight with it. You want to check your power cable here, make sure there ain't no cuts, no frays, nothing, no splits in, no burn marks, anything like that. Make sure none of your contacts are burned up. Make sure it's good to go. Accessories to safely and properly weld. You need your weld blanket here that keeps anything from burning up, such as fuel tanks, hydraulic hoses, electrical wires. This will keep it nice and safe. Just throw it out there on top and it'll catch all the nice sparkly sparks. Then you got your welding apron here. It's gonna keep you from burning up. This is good to have. Then you got your nice welding gloves here, it's gonna keep your nice little paws from getting nice and burnt. And you got that. The most important one, I think, is your welding helmet. This is gonna keep you able to see while welding and keep you from getting flash burns, anything like that. And it's just really good to have while welding. Let's go over some of the basic tools you might need while welding. Start with the grinder here with a nice little grinding pad on to clean up your metal. The cleaner the metal, the better it is to weld. Then you got your wire brush here to clean up everything that you missed. Then you got your chipping hammer, not really needed for MIG welding, mostly for stick welding, knock off the slack, but always good to have. This is a good thing to have right here, nozzle dip. It keeps any of the slag, metal from sticking to your gun and clogging it. Then also you're going to need this to change your tanks out, as you've seen earlier. It's nice to have. And it's always good to keep extra tips and nozzles for your gun. Over here is a Millermatic 250X. Pretty good welder. You come over here to this side right here, brings up these knobs, open this door. This right here, you have your chart for your different voltage rating, wire speeds, depending on the gauge of metal you're working with. Then you got your wire. We typically use a .30 gauge wire to weld. Pretty much just load that in there. You want to run your wire through your lead. You want to tighten it down, but not too tight where it's going to cut wire, and not too loose where it's not going to feed. And that, you always want to keep this door shut while you're welding or outside or any type of weather. You do not want this there to get contaminated pretty much. And finally, your power cord. Something you're probably going to need because you also don't want to be right up against the wall while welding. You want a nice heavy duty gauge for 240 volt. You want a nice flame resistant, weather resistant cable, just so you don't burn it up. Like this one, it still looks brand new. This one's 2 years old.